So it is CDT day, I think, 138. And I'm kind of in a rough situation. I'm in the city of Augusta. I guess the last time I did a video last night, I didn't think I was going to be able to get a ride out of Benchmark Ranch, which is closed, by the way. There's nothing out there. And so I'm walking the dirt road, and I'm like, dude, it's going to take... I was like, I don't know how I'm going to get to Augusta from here. It's 30 miles. There's no one here. And then this pickup truck goes one direction, the opposite direction as me, and I tried to wave real friendly. I was like, I don't know where they're going, but once it finally got dark and I was like, there's nobody going to pick me up, I started setting up my tent in the trees beside the road, and then I heard that diesel engine coming back, and I literally run out of the bushes, and I hitch a ride, and they stop, and they're like, yeah, we can give you a ride to Augusta. I'm like, let me get my stuff. I threw it in the bag. They were super friendly, so I got a ride into Augusta last night, and got a burger. The bar was still open, so I got a burger. It's a little town. I'm here at the RV park. And last night, apparently, this was like the biggest windstorm that has hit Augusta all year. It was like 50-mile-an-hour winds all night long. My tent's right here, and it laid my tent flat down on me. So after probably 2 hours of trying to get to sleep, I just said, forget about this. And I walked, 25 yards behind the camera there to where the laundry room is. And I just slept in the laundry room while I watched my tent through the window, hoping that it didn't get blown away. It's not too windy right now, but here's the problem. Here's what's going on. I've got 3 days of weather like this. This is not bad weather. It's cold, but that's it. But in 3 days, there's a massive storm that's hitting the northwest. It was predicting up to a foot of snow. Now it's predicting up to 2, maybe 3 feet of snow. It's a really, really, really big deal. It is impossible for me to get from where I am on trail now to the next bailout point, which is East Glacier National Park. It's basically 137 miles. I cannot get there in 3 days. So if I leave Augusta, then I will be potentially stuck in the mountains alone in a storm that could be life-threatening. The temperatures are supposed to be in the low teens, and it's supposed to be about 3 or 4 days of just pounding with snow. And it's literally those mountains out that way. So those are going to be covered in white here shortly. So I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. If I go into the mountains, it is a potentially extremely dangerous situation that I'm getting myself into. And even if I tried to get rescued, if I tried to hit my spot tracking rescue device, first off, I don't want to do that. I'd almost rather die than have to do that. But they wouldn't be able to get rescue helicopters in because the snow is going to be so bad and the wind's going to be so bad. So I've talked to a bunch of people, and most people, basically everybody is saying, stay in Augusta. I can wait here for 5 days, let the storm hit, let the storm pass, and then go and hit the next stretch. It's supposed to get maybe a little bit better weather after that. That means I'm going to be stuck in Augusta for basically a week waiting for it. There's a lot that I just don't have time to explain right now with what that means. It is a big deal. It messes up a lot of stuff after the trail. But it's one of my only choices. I've spent the last 7 days really thinking hard about if I quit now, that I'd basically have to save up money for another 2 years and come back and do all of this over again. And I'd love to come back out and hike, but I don't know if I can handle the stress of it. So I think no matter what, I mean, even talking to my dad's level-headed on this stuff. He said the worst situation, 350 miles, walk the highway. I don't want to do that, but in the grand scheme, that's going to be the best thing I can do, if it comes down to that. So anyway, this whole video is basically just explain. I wanted y'all to kind of have an idea of what's going on. I am in a bind right now. I want to go hiking. I want to be on that trail so bad. I'm ready to go. I've got my resupply. I've got my laundry. I'm showered. I'm ready to go. But it could be a life-threatening decision to go into the mountains right now. So I'm going to go to the library. I'm going to work on a little bit of writing. I'm going to try to get a meal. I'm going to try to get my head right and just think about things. But there's a pretty good chance that the next few videos are going to be here in Augusta. Augusta's a wonderful town, by the way, but this trail is so... I'm 230-something miles away from the Canadian border. I'm that close. So that's what's going on. I honestly, I don't know how this story ends. I don't know where I go from here. I don't know what happens from here. All I know is I need to go to the library and do some writing. So that's the update. Thanks for watching. This is probably going to be a little bit of a different vlog because the trail is a little different at this time. But I am in Augusta, Montana. This is my third, it pains me to even say this. This is my third 0 day in Augusta, Montana. And I've got at least 5 more to go. The weather was okay in terms of precipitation, but wind gusts have been up to 50 miles an hour. And there is a prediction of 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts coming in the next couple of days. The storm starts today. It's supposed to be this afternoon. It's going to start raining and then dumping snow for the next couple of days. So what I've done is I have ordered more winter gear and supplies that theoretically will make it possible to basically do this as a winter through hike. I'm planning in 5 days to go back to trail. I want to do it today, but it's just, it would be completely insane. This is supposedly the biggest storm that Montana has ever seen in the month of September. They are planning potentially 18 to 36 inches of snow in town, which means there could be 2 to 4 feet of snow on trail. I really, really hope I look back on this video and go, oh, that's a lot more than what we thought was, or that's a lot more than what actually happened. But we'll see. I just don't know. But there's going to be a lot of snow, and if I'm going to proceed from here, I have to have really heavy snow gear. So basically, I'm waiting this storm out. It is driving me mad. This is the most psychologically challenging thing that I've had to do. I've had to cancel some flights. I shouldn't even say that. There were flights that were planned for after this trail that are going to waste. Basically, the tickets aren't going to get used because I was planning on finishing on the 3rd. It's now looking like I might finish somewhere around the 15th. Big difference. My miles are going to be slow. They're going to be challenging, but that's kind of what's up. I know this is a different kind of vlog. I'm not doing the video. I'm not doing the music. I'm not doing the compilation. It's just I want to check in and say, here's what's going on. I think today is day 139 or day 140. It's weird even counting right now because I feel like I'm cheating because I'm not actually hiking. I'm not on trail, but it is irresponsible to go into the mountains at this time. The people around here are talking about cattle being killed off. There's an expectation of cattle being killed because of the storm. An expectation that power lines are going to go out. Roadways are supposed to be horrendous. They're advising people stay off the roads. By all accounts, this is like a December, January, February storm. What happens after it, I don't know. But I wanted to keep y'all posted. Yeah. This is one of those things that's out of my control, and I'm trying to accept that. But that's where things are on this very weird final section of my hike of the Continental Divide Trail.
God, who is that?
There's just a funny looking dog out here.